and he's got multiple huge YouTuber clients that he's making these thumbnails for, and he's probably making a stupidly insane amount of money. And so this thing that started off as a side hustle, him in school doing thumbnails on Photoshop, probably a pirated version of Photoshop, not gonna lie, no shade, I pirated Photoshop as well back in the day, but he probably just started this off as a side hustle, and now he's able to make several thousand, maybe up to $10,000 a month doing thumbnail design as a service. The other example here is one of the alumni from my part-time YouTuber academy. His name is Matt Brighton, and he's a YouTuber now, but back in the day, he made money on Fiverr designing thumbnails, and in this article, he talks about how he made over $10,000 from designing thumbnails for other YouTubers. That's not to say you should go out and become a thumbnail designer, but it is to say that it is an example of a service that you can provide to someone who is willing to pay, who is delighted to pay money for that service. I've mentioned this thumbnail design thing a couple of times in videos in the last like 2 years, and we have had lots of people now email us being like, hey, I've redesigned your thumbnails. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? And I appreciate the hustle. Mostly they're not very good. If you want to land a YouTuber client as a thumbnail designer, just recreate some of their thumbnails and do a better job than what their current thumbnails are already. Keep in mind kind of the vibiness and the brand that they're trying to create. And if you can do that, you're basically guaranteed to get a job. Still to this day, we are still looking for thumbnail designers.